Okay, good afternoon, Tasty Tuesday people. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for coming. Today what we're going to do is our Slamin Sliders. We have turkey sliders and we have beef sliders. In our turkey sliders, what I put in there was some teriyaki sauce and some ginger, okay, to give that turkey meat a little bit more flavor. And I also used some bacon drippings because I took the bacon and I put it in the oven and then to cook to put on our sliders. Okay, this is what we'll have on our sliders. These are condiments, these are pickles, we have red onions, we have white onions, we have tomatoes. And then we also have this cheese over here. We have monster cheese, provolone cheese, and Canadian bacon. And then the condiments we have are, these are jalapenos, so I'm gonna let everybody dress their own burgers and stuff. I'm just gonna cook the meat and let you dress your own burgers. Over here, we have our condiments to put in. Bell peppers, we have white onions, and we have celery. Okay, so for you to get, and we have chopped, I got about 6 boiled eggs in there. This right here is the turkey. These are the turkey, you hear that sizzle? That's when we're doing good, when you hear that little sizzle. Okay, about the cross-contamination, one pan will be for the turkey meat and the next pan will be for the ground beef because we don't want it to get all cross-contamination with poultry and beef. That's not a good thing to do. It holds bacteria that we can't even see. Okay. I'm gonna put all these on here. I have a big staff in the back that likes to eat with Tasty Tuesday sometime. So we can do that. Okay, and then as soon as I put these in, I'm gonna take off these gloves, change gloves, and then I'm gonna do the beef in the other pan. Okay. And if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Put the beef, can you smell the ginger a little bit? I've never done that before, but I'm trying to figure out something to put in the turkey meat to give it some flavor. Because basically, if it was just me, I would just have salt and cayenne pepper. Because I like that. It's good. This is the ground beef. It's not really ground beef, it's ground chuck. Because ground beef, it'll shrink up and it's real, to me, it's yucky. I found that out the other day because beef ain't like it used to be. They put so many additives like soy and all that stuff in our meats and stuff, so we're not getting it as like we used to. But with ground chuck, you can really taste the beef flavor. Okay, I'm gonna mess these around a little bit. Fish their sandwiches the way they want them. They pass it around or whatever. I'm gonna put the buns and the potato salad and the meat on their plate. Okay, now here we go with the potato salad. I had cut them up and boiled them earlier. Okay, and I like to let them chill for a while before I put my mayonnaise and stuff on. So that way they be good and juicy and tender once I put all my condiments that I need on in here. Outstanding. So like it's red potatoes, bell pepper, celery, onion, white onions, and eggs. And I have some spices over here. What I have over here is onion and garlic powder and a little black pepper, and you could put like, and some parsley. You can put like a tip of the seasoning into your potato salad. It's really required taste. You put in what you want. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with these white onions, I'm gonna put about a heaping tablespoon. Okay, and that's the same with the diced up celery. I'm gonna put in another heaping tablespoon of that. And with the bell pepper, I'm gonna put in another heaping and touch of the chopped diced bell pepper. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this garlic and onion powder mixed together. As I always tell you, I never use garlic salt or onion salt because it makes your food salty. You can always add to your food. And a pinch of dried parsley and a pinch of black pepper. And next I'm going to put in the mayo. Turn this upside down, let it do what it do. But in the meantime, I'm going to put in just a little, maybe about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of mustard. And you don't have, you can use any kind of mustard you want. You can use that dry mustard. You can use honey mustard. It's your taste. Okay. Put that there. And now, this the deal. Because we want it creamy and yummy, so I'm putting in about 2 cups. Let's start with a cup and a half of mayo. And like I always do, I eyeball it. We're going to mix this up. And it's very nutritious. You got your niacin, you got your calcium, and I got to go look at my meat. And see, this turkey, this is poultry. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put the top on it because I want to make sure they're done all the way through. And just let it cook slower on the inside. Give these a little bit more love. Smash them up. This is for beef. And you know what I just did? Mug for potato salad. And some people like it, some people don't. I like to put a little pinch of sugar, granulated sugar, into my potato salad. And see, this way, something else. This is another trick with your potato salad. You have these big chunks and they're really good and seasoned. You don't have to give out a whole lot of it. Just give them a couple chunks. Okay, that's a little tasty too. Okay, now we're going to add a handful of eggs and some more. Because there's a lot more you can do with these eggs later on if you don't use all of them. What you can do, put some mayonnaise in them and mash them up, put whatever spices and seasoning you like to make your egg salad sandwich. So that's another meal within a meal. And see, potato salad was already chilled because I had did the potatoes, cut them and washed them up real good earlier. Okay. Can they hear that sizzling? Yeah, will work. Oh. I'm going to dip into one of them, make sure it's done all the way through. Yep, good to go. Okay, now this is the turkey on this end. Okay, so this side is the turkey, ground turkey, and this is the ground beef.
The turkey burger is something I wouldn't normally would choose, but the turkey, you can't even really taste the difference from the regular meat. It was seasoned real well. It's delicious.
Both of them taste real good. Delicious taste for me without even needing any salt. Except for the potato salad, man. You might need just a tad bit of salt, but it's fine. It's fine for those that
With high blood pressure.
yeah. And it's a great meal for having small kids or a party or a cookout. Great. And
Thank you for that, Miss Ann.
yeah.
Okay, enjoy everybody, and thank you so much for coming.